The Doors. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down, when you're strange. Faces come out of the rain when you're strange. No one remembers your name when you're strange. When you're strange. When you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. Hit it, Robbie. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. All right, yeah. Hit it, Ray. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. Man, Jim took the words right out of my mouth. You know, like people look ugly when you're alone. Man, that's so true. When you have no friends or nothing, everyone look at everybody, they look ugly. You know, but anything too. And then women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Well, if I may be brutally honest with you, a lot of that heartbreak, I hate to say it was my fault because I put these women, I glorified them and everything, and put them on a pedestal and all that, where I really never got to know them. And I should have used my head like, you know, women want the best. They go for the spoils. They don't want somebody that, you know. And that's why I'm wise now with life-threatening injuries and everything. Out of respect for the female species, I don't go chasing because I don't really have anything that they really want at the moment. I could see if I was a successful musician and blah, 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 and this and that. You know, I could offer them something, and then I could have children. I could have them grow up in a beautiful world. But I refuse to be one of these deadbeat dads and everything that mooch off the woman and, you know, like, you know, blah, blah. I make jokes about, you know, like, you know, sugar mama and all that, boy toy, but I just would rather shoot myself than mooch off a woman, you know what I'm saying? I'm being honest, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of guys are like that, and they're scumbags as far as I'm concerned. But I don't care who's offended. It's just me. I'd rather jump off a cliff than mooch off a woman or use it for sex and stuff. So I am, what can I say? You know, that's why if a lot of people mistook me as for gay or being a homosexual, the thing is, if I don't feel for a woman, I don't have sex with them. I don't care what anybody thinks. It's just my opinion. And a lot of things, you know, in life and everything, you know, like complaining too much about this or that, where I look at everything a joke, you kind of forget, you know what I'm trying to say? And everything, unless things are brought up or anything like that, you know? Like people tell me I should get over the past, but everybody knows who see this, too many hold the past against me no matter what I try to do to redeem myself. And as I tried to say, my California pals in 1984 said, don't listen to these people in Vermont. If you go back there and everything, it's not their fault. I should have known better and everything like that. I should have been where I had an opportunities. Because the sad places in upstate or in New York and Vermont, you know, the pecking order was set in stone and everything, and I always remained at the bottom. And I'm not saying this to piss people off. It's, even they know I speak the truth. I don't know, live and learn and everything like that. But I know as soon as I wake up and everything, I'm going to go to the post office and I'm going to make a $20 donation to TSC up to Burlington Airport. Besides, I can't forget this woman, Kelly, who gave me this lovely cat and everything. And, you know, I want to, but, you know, I feel bad for people that are forced to work and everything who don't get paid and everything, because let's face it, even though I don't fly, there's billions that do and everything, and without the TSA, you know what I'm trying to say, and that look already a disaster. All right. Well, and then also, too, the Iranians, whether Venezuelans or anything, you know, it's always the poor people that, you know, secretly just want to live a nice, peaceful life that always got to get involved in the middle. You know what I'm trying to say? Thank you.